Okay, so I'm just going to have a quick look at a very easy takedown drill. It's a takedown from behind. It's very easy to do. It's very safe for your opponent, especially good if you're dealing with someone who's intoxicated or perhaps trying to break up a fight without holding someone's arms and letting them get pummeled while you're trying to get in between them. A lot of people might watch this video and think that it's only so easy because of the weight discrepancy. So I've got my rather smaller opponent to do it on me a few times in the video as well, just to show how easy it is. Okay, so I'm just going to start this off.
I just start pulling you downwards, then to resist, brace your leg away. And if I start pulling you downwards, yeah? But if I pull you up and then down, do you feel the difference? Again, you're clenching as if you're not going to let me down. And I'm going to do this. No, it's not going to work. I lift you, and you do your hip flexors now, and then I go back. Yeah?
Okay, just doing it from the different angles, just so you can see exactly what's going on here. And this is her doing it with me. Okay, before we go on to that bit. So you can see, basically the idea is rather than grabbing hold and then desperately dragging people down towards the ground, which is exactly what someone who was being grabbed from behind would be expecting. They're going to go into a wide stance, they're going to drop down, squat down, brace, pull like crazy, struggle. All of that's going to make your life very, very difficult. The idea behind this particular takedown is that once you've got a nice firm secure hold on it, and the hold can be anything, it doesn't necessarily have to be the seatbelt or harness. This could be from a rear naked choke, it could be from seatbelt around the waist, whatever hold it's going to be. The basic concept is to raise them up on their toes first. Doing that, as you can see in the video, I'm just going to wind it back a bit. Doing that will prevent them from squatting down and getting themselves into a stable stance. And then when you do come back, it's a lot easier just to drop them down. So you see that happening here. Lifting them up, breaks them out of that stance, and then you can drop them down very easily. Now there's a couple of important points that make this work. One of which I'm just going to describe now. I'm just going to highlight it first though. Is that the direction that I'm bringing her in is 45-degree angle downwards towards the ground. Okay, it's not dropping them straight down. When you drop someone straight back down, you're dropping them basically back into their stance, into their nice strong glute and quad muscles, and it's not going to go anywhere. Likewise, if I was to have dragged her straight backwards, as so if I was to pull her straight backwards, all that's going to happen is she's going to step backwards, and you get into that awkward position where you're dragging someone backwards, running backwards, and they're running backwards with you, not getting any closer to actually falling on the ground. Okay, so the motion that you're looking for is 45 degrees downward from whichever point that you are grabbing them from. As you can see here, 45 degrees angle downwards. Yeah. Same for me. Let's clear that error out of the way. Same for me. You'll see she drops me back onto the stance, and then she moves me back 45 degrees. Okay. Doesn't have to be directly from behind. I'm just demonstrating that now. Often it's quite difficult to get behind someone. This can be from the side. I've got side clinch. I've allowed her to start trying to pull my arm off, and then using that opportunity of her struggling with my arm, then I slide round slightly more behind, not 100% behind, but slightly more behind, and then again it's a case of lifting her up on her toes and then dropping her back down 45 degrees, and that's how it works. And Just one more time of her doing it to me. So you see I'm struggling to get her arm off. She slipped round behind, up and then down. A nice succinct movement there from her. And that's how it works. One last time. I lift her up. You can see pointing her down, it doesn't work. I lift her up, 45-degree angle getting down. The only other thing to remember is obviously if you're trying to pull someone 45 degrees down, make sure you just shift your feet out of the way backwards to give yourself some room. As you can see, I'm shuffling my feet backwards out of the way. And yeah, just one last time here. Moving my feet out of the way to give myself room to actually drop her down. And that's how you do it. It's very safe. If you want to make it more combative or aggressive, again, you can do exactly the same motion from some sort of rear naked choke or something like that. But this is a nice safe option for when you don't actually want to hurt the person. You just need to disable them briefly, temporarily, take them out of the fight.